Do you know that failure is an essential part of success because it teaches valuable lessons, builds resilience, and encourages growth? It's through failure that we learn how to improve and adapt. Today's video will change your life because we are going to discuss about how failure is being necessary for success. So before we dive in, I want to ask you why you are not embracing failure. Failure is often seen as a negative event, a setback that stands in the way of our success. However, in many cases, failure is a necessary step on the path to success. Failure offers valuable lessons, fosters resilience, and serves as a reminder that the road to achieving one's goals is rarely straight or easy. History and the lives of many successful individuals are full of failures, which ultimately served as pivotal moments in their journey toward achievement. The notion that failure is essential for success can be substantiated with numerous real-life examples, and understanding how these failures can lead to growth is key to winning in life. One of the most well-known examples of failure leading to success is the story of Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. It's often said that Edison failed over 1,000 times before finally creating a functioning light bulb. While the exact number of failures may vary in different accounts, the key lesson from Edison's experience is his perseverance. When asked about his repeated failures, Edison reportedly said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This statement reflects a mindset that values learning from mistakes rather than seeing them as barriers. Edison's journey reminds us that failures are experiments. They provide data, insights, and guideposts for what not to do. For us, the takeaway is to approach failure not with despair, but with curiosity and determination to find a better way. Failures refine our processes, making eventual success even more meaningful. Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple, is another great example of how failure can be a springboard for success. After founding Apple and achieving early success, Jobs was famously fired from the company in 1985. Being ousted from his own company was a humiliating failure for Jobs. However, instead of being defeated, he used this failure as an opportunity for growth. During his time away from Apple, Jobs founded Next and acquired Pixar, both of which went on to be highly successful. In 1997, he returned to Apple and transformed the company into the technological giant it is today. Jobs later said that being fired from Apple was the best thing that could have happened to him because it allowed him to approach life and work with a beginner's mindset again. Jobs' story teaches us that failure can provide the space to rethink, reinvent, and refocus our efforts. By embracing failure, we open ourselves to new opportunities that might not have been available otherwise. One of the most famous examples of overcoming failure in the realm of sports is Michael Jordan. Widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time, Jordan faced failure early in his career. In high school, he was cut from the varsity basketball team, a devastating blow to a young athlete with dreams of greatness. However, Jordan did not let this failure discourage him. Instead, he worked even harder, using the rejection as fuel to improve his skills and prove himself. Throughout his professional career, Jordan missed more than 9,000 shots, lost almost 300 games, and was trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed 26 times. Despite these failures, Jordan is celebrated for his championships and unparalleled achievements in basketball. Jordan's example shows that even the most successful people experience failure, but what sets them apart is how they respond to it. In our own lives, we can learn from Jordan's resilience by using failure as motivation to improve and push forward, rather than as an excuse to quit. In the realm of literature, J.K. Rowling's story is a powerful example of overcoming failure. Before she became the best-selling author of the Harry Potter series, Rowling was a struggling single mother living on welfare. Her manuscript for the first Harry Potter book was rejected by 12 publishers before it was finally accepted by Bloomsbury. Rowling's persistence in the face of rejection is a testament to the power of believing in one's vision and not giving up in the face of repeated failure. Today, she is one of the world's most successful and influential authors. Rowling's story reminds us that rejection is often a part of the journey to success, and we should not let it deter us from pursuing our goals. The business world is full of stories of entrepreneurs who failed before achieving success. Henry Ford, the founder of Ford Motor Company, is one such example. Before Ford revolutionized the automobile industry with his assembly line production, he experienced multiple failures. His early business ventures, including the Detroit Automobile Company, went bankrupt. However, Ford learned from these failures and continued to refine his ideas. Eventually, he developed the Model T, which became one of the most successful and influential cars in history. Ford's story shows that failure is often a precursor to innovation. His persistence in the face of failure allowed him to develop groundbreaking technology that changed the world. We can learn from Ford's experience that failure is not the end of the road, but rather a chance to improve and find better solutions. In the world of technology, the story of SpaceX and its founder, Elon Musk, serves as a modern example of how failure can lead to great success. SpaceX's early attempts to launch rockets into space were met with repeated failures, including several high-profile explosions. These failures were costly and put the future of the company in jeopardy. However, Musk and his team persisted, learning from each failed launch and improving their designs. Eventually, SpaceX became the first private company to successfully send a spacecraft to the International Space Station. Today, SpaceX is a leader in the aerospace industry, pushing the boundaries of space exploration. Musk's story highlights the importance of resilience, innovation, and learning from failure in achieving ambitious goals. We can apply this lesson to our own lives by recognizing that failure is often a necessary part of achieving groundbreaking success. While the examples of Edison, Jobs, Jordan, Rowling, Ford, and Musk are all unique, they share common themes of resilience, perseverance, and learning from failure. These individuals did not let failure define them or stop them from pursuing their goals. Instead, they used their failures as opportunities to grow, improve, and ultimately succeed. From these examples, we can learn that failure is not something to be feared, but rather embraced as a natural part of the journey to success. The key to turning failure into success lies in our mindset. People who view failure as a learning experience are more likely to persevere through challenges and setbacks. They see failure not as a reflection of their abilities, but as feedback on their approach. By analyzing what went wrong and making adjustments, they can improve their chances of success in the future. This growth mindset is essential for achieving long-term success. It encourages us to take risks, try new things, and keep pushing forward, even when the odds seem stacked against us. Failure also teaches us humility and the value of hard work. When we fail, we are forced to confront our limitations and weaknesses. This can be a humbling experience, but it also provides an opportunity for self-reflection and personal growth. Failure reminds us that success is not guaranteed and that it requires continuous effort and dedication. It also fosters resilience, which is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. Resilience is a critical trait for success in any field, as it enables us to stay motivated and focused even when things don't go as planned. Another important lesson we can learn from failure is the importance of adaptability. Many of the most successful people in history achieved their goals not because they had a perfect plan from the start, but because they were able to adapt to changing circumstances and learn from their mistakes. Failure often forces us to rethink our strategies and find new ways to approach problems. This adaptability is a key factor in achieving long-term success, as it allows us to navigate the inevitable challenges and setbacks that come our way. Failure is not the opposite of success, but a necessary part of the journey to achieving it. The stories of famous individuals like Thomas Edison, Steve Jobs, Michael Jordan, J.K. Rowling, Henry Ford, and Elon Musk illustrate how failure can be a powerful teacher. These individuals use their failures as stepping stones to success by learning from their mistakes, persevering through adversity, and adapting to new challenges. Their stories remind us that failure is not something to be feared, but rather embraced as a valuable learning experience. By adopting a growth mindset, staying resilient, and being adaptable, we can turn our own failures into opportunities for success and ultimately win in life.